As I looked in this past, remembering this old dark road, I tried to look to the future. Sometimes it ended up looking cold. Or when you end up going through the struggle as you feel there's a roadblock. No matter how much you step forward, you end up feeling the pain. As when you were younger, you ended up acting insane. As you feel like you'll lose with no help to stay sane. As I go forward with friends that are so called there for me. No matter how things are, I try to keep being positive. Through the way I end up to be, I try to end up to be able to see through this time when it's hard to deal with the way I'm treated. I feel like I'm being beaten over and over, seeing these friends and what they go through. As I'm being younger, I felt the pain as they threw me in the back of the trunk since they didn't have enough room. As I'm trying to be surviving, I'm going through my whole way selling, trying to be something, as I'm treated like nothing, nothing. As I'm trying to be surviving, I'm going through my whole way selling, trying to be something, as I'm treated like nothing, nothing. Looking back in the day, I remember my homie selling weed on the street corner. I was chilling in his mama's apartment, where he ended up having it wrapped up, then seeing it in the freezer, where he ended up keeping it cold. At the same time, seeing him unfold, then light it up and smoke it like ended up seeing a cigarette. Always ended up seeing him on the dangerous side, be drinking on the way to a honey's place, using more than one honey, taking these are the detours to get some pussy, living through this life of crime, heading out to Fall City to see a couple honeys. My homeboy had to watch being a player as he ended up being on the streets. He ended up taking his chance as he feels to take his turn. You end up dealing with life as you feel you could end up taking a burn. As I'm trying to be surviving, I'm going through my whole way selling, trying to be something, as I'm treated like nothing, nothing. As I'm trying to be surviving, I'm going through my whole way selling, trying to be something, as I'm treated like nothing, nothing. As I'm looking back in the past, I see my homie doing this time. I'm ended up seeing the past wasn't a blast. No matter how much trouble they ended up getting into, as they tried to go forward in this game. I sit here looking back, having such a hard time. This way that I end up being treated. Sometimes this game takes a different turn, but going through the scene, you end up trying to learn. As you see the writing on the wall, hoping you don't end up going through a turn and burn. At the same time, you feel lost. You feel it's their honor between your homies. You start to dealing with being concerned. As you go, you feel the pain, feeling like you're abused. As your homie doing the scene, you're hoping you don't get accused, or that you don't end up with the wrong way to end up to lose. This rap game can be a bruise. As I'm trying to be surviving, I'm going through my whole way selling, trying to be something, as I'm treated like nothing, nothing. As I'm trying to be surviving, I'm going through my whole way selling, trying to be something, as I'm treated like nothing, nothing.